Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Phil, but you probably already knew that. And I need a haircut. It's also been a hot minute. I have been wanting to make a video for the longest time. I just have a lot going on. I just moved. I shouldn't say I just moved. I moved about 3-4 months ago. And I'm finally getting everything set up the way I want it. I got a girlfriend since I moved, and we spent a lot of time together. And I might sound a little off because I'm getting over a cold, but I just want to get something out here. Just talking about, what I've been up to, and it's been pretty interesting the last couple months. I don't know if you know this, but I just dropped a song. It's probably the last video uploaded. It was an Ocean Avenue cover, and I was really happy about that. I worked with Aaron Isaacson, and it just turned out really well. He's worked with guys like 5 AM, Eugene Levy. Just a great guy. Definitely check it out if you haven't had a chance yet. Also, of course, your boy's been collecting games, which is actually going to be at the end of this video, all the stuff I've recently collected. And I've noticed it's actually gotten a lot harder to buy, used games, or just games in general, because there's not a whole lot that I don't own already that I want. Sorry, updating my computer. But there's also just the stuff that I do want that I don't own yet is unfortunately just going up in price so much that I can't afford to get it. I'm hoping that one day I'll come across a great deal or have the spare money to do it, but recently, just of course, game collecting in 2020 and 2021 has just been absolutely ridiculous. And it's getting harder, but luckily that means I'm spending less money on games, which is making my girlfriend happy. This is basically what I've been collecting, what I have collected, I should say, the last couple months. Check it out. Alright, so as you can tell here, I've got a pretty big stack of games that I picked up recently. Let's go through them. So off the top here, I was able to find both copies of Fire Emblem Fates Conquest and Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. Now these games came in a pair. As you can see, the artwork kind of even matches that a bit. I really wasn't a huge Fire Emblem fan until Fire Emblem Awakening. And when I played that, I absolutely loved it and decided to... Oh, hey, bud. I guess Simon's going to join us, too. But yeah, get these, and I absolutely love them. Each have their own different play style. One's supposed to be more difficult than the other. Haven't got a chance to finish them. Hopefully one day I will. But yeah, really excited to get those. Now, for the next four games, are all Switch games that I haven't really had a chance to open yet. As you can tell, they're all sealed. But one day, I'll get to them. Neo, The World Ends With You, the long-awaited sequel to the 3DS game. Sorry, the DS game that came out many years ago. Loved that game, super excited for this one. And I played the demo, loved it, and I hope to get to this one soon. No More Heroes 3, obviously, if you are a fan of the Switch, this is probably a big release for a lot of people. I never beat the other two games. I own them, have not beaten them, but I definitely wanted to get on this before it was too late, and before they became harder to find, because apparently the last Switch one is now really hard to find. I tried to get the other two games that got re-released from Limited Run on the Switch, but I didn't have the chance to get them. I was a little short on money at the time, and I missed out. Now they're being sold for like 3 times the price, upwards of like $100 to $120 online, and that's just ridiculous. So I own the other ones, just not on the Switch. Of course, the Borderlands, the Legendary Collection. I saw this at Best Buy for $20, and when I realized it's Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel with all the DLC, I mean, I own this for the Switch, sorry, for the Xbox and the PS4, but just the fact that it was $20 for all these on the Switch and I could play them portably, that just was too good of a deal to pass up. Cat, get out of here. This one, I bought on a whim, Nexomon Extinction. This is, won't lie, this is pretty much a Pokemon clone. It's the sequel to the original Nexomon game that just released on the Switch. And I did a little research on it. I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. And there's no physical copy for Nexomon, but there is a physical copy for the sequel, Extinction. And it was only 25 bucks. Normally it's like 40, but it was on sale. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll check it out. I love Pokemon, and this was just any Pokemon. I never really played a Pokemon clone besides Temtem, and that was okay. But I'm hoping this will be pretty fun. And I'll get to it eventually. Now, what's really rare for me in my area is to find PSP games. Ones with the original artwork. And I was able to find two. The original Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy Dissidia. Or Dissidia Final Fantasy. The artwork is a little messed up on this one, but they were both pretty... they're 20 bucks. And I really love collecting for the PSP, now that I got one, and finding some good games for it, so these are pretty solid. All right, now for the PS5, I picked up Forgotten City because I heard nothing but great things about it. The game originally started off as a Skyrim mod that got really, really popular to the point where they basically just created their own, its own game. I haven't opened it yet. It was on sale for like 40 bucks. I heard nothing but good things, so I wanted to buy it. Now, and sadly, I did hear that it's not as good as what, all of a sudden, like right after I bought it, people were saying it's actually not as good as what people were saying. But I'll try this out for myself. For 40 bucks, why not? Now, the game I have been playing for quite a bit is Tales of Arise. I first started playing the Tales games back on the PS3 with Tales of Xillia. Absolutely loved that game. Just played, probably close to 100 hours, doing everything in that game. And I've been buying the Tales games ever since. And I've collected a lot of the Tales games, and this was just being the newest one for the PS4 and PS5. I had to try it since they're using the new engine. And I absolutely love this game. I've got almost 20 hours put in so far. It's great. It's an amazing game. It's probably one of my favorite Tales games I played recently. It's just great. You definitely should pick this up if you're a JRPG fan. Yeah, can't say anything bad about it. And seriously, this cat won't... This cat just wants my attention forever and always. Oh boy. But anyway. Oh god. No, camera. Ugh. All right, so I collect for pretty much a little bit of everything, and the PS4 is definitely the console I have the most games for. Absolutely love it. There's a huge library, and I was able to pick up two great games: Metro Redux, the collection. You get Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux, as well as I picked up Medieval. Yeah, these games are fantastic. Love the Metro series. Medieval, I played it a crap ton on the Jam Pack demo disc years ago, and I was waiting for this to drop down, and I got it for 15 bucks. Actually, no, I even got it for free because the guy was ringing everything up, and I added up the price in my head. It should have been about 77 bucks around there with tax, and he only charged me about 61 for everything, so I think he actually forgot to ring this up, so got it for free. Next, I don't buy a whole lot of Wii games, but I had to pick up No More Heroes 2, The Desperate Struggle, and I wanted to own all of the No More Heroes games that I can find. I couldn't get the Switch one, like I said earlier, so I bought the one on the Wii, and it was only 20 bucks, so hell yeah. Am I probably gonna whip out my Wii to play this? Probably not anytime soon, but just the fact that I have it is great, and I will maybe get to it eventually. But luckily you don't need to play all the previous No More Heroes. And I recently just got these out when I went to Des Moines with some friends game hunting. I got The Darkness 1 and 2. Never played them, but I heard those are basically hidden gems on the 360 and the PS3, but why not? They were cheaper on the 360. And of course, Saints Row the Third, the full package. Got this for $8 when they were selling the normal copy for only $5. So I was like, screw it, I'll get the one with all the DLC. And at least what I can tell online, it actually has the disc in there. If I can talk right, the disc in there with all the DLC. So hell yeah, this was my first Saints Row game, and now I own the first 3. I need to find the 4th at a reasonable price, probably on the Xbox, just so I can keep the keep it in the same system. Next, I found a Sony Ps3 controller, the DualShock 3 6-axis. I have been trying to find another PS3 controller forever. That's Sony brand, and I couldn't find one. It was always like wired ones, third-party ones, but finally I was able to get one, and it's honestly a good price. It was only $25 at a secondhand shop, a retro game store called Jay's Collectibles in Des Moines. Great place. The guy said it was $25. I looked it over. It was in great condition. I'm like, I'll take it. So now I have my 2 controllers for my PS3. Absolutely love it. Next up, I did collect a lot of the Disney Infinity figures with my buddy, and I sold them a long time ago, and I've always regretted that. I collected the Marvel and Star Wars, and for a while I was just recollecting the Marvel ones, but I decided I went to a shop in a town that just opened up, and they had these amazing quality and condition Star Wars figures, and I'm like, screw it, why not? And they're all really good price. Even found a sealed Obi-Wan Kenobi figure. Got everything for about $40, so I was pretty happy with that. And like I said, I do collect the Marvel Infinity figures, and I found these 2 at the same shop, Nova and Gamora, and they're in good condition, so thought I'd pick them up, and yeah, it's been awesome, getting these figures again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. And last but not least, I found a Fable 3 controller for the Xbox 360 in really good shape. I owned this as a kid because at the time that Fable 3 launched, I went all in, got the collector's edition, and the controller as well. And even though the game was not nearly as good as I was hoping it would be, it was really fun back in the day, and playing it on the official Fable 3 controller was awesome, and it looks so cool. Ugh. I was so happy to find this. It was $50. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I had not seen this since the day I sold this controller, so I couldn't let the chance go by, and I bought it. And by the way, if you like how the sweet customized box, that is, as you can tell, Dragon Ball Super, it was actually done by my friend. He does commissions. So if you are looking to get a customized card box, he is fantastic. Look at that artwork. So good. And that is what I've collected in the last couple months. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you see any cool games? Any that you would recommend that I should go get? Also, my buddy Brent, who does those customized boxes, the one I just showed you, he does them for about $20-25 depending on how much detail you want, and I believe he ships them out. So if you have any requests, hit me up and I will let him know, because I don't think he has an official shop yet. Actually, no, never mind, he does. I'm gonna link it in the description down below. But thank you guys so much once again. I really want to do more stuff on this channel. I'm just trying to find time to do it. But thank you so much to everyone who has continued to be subscribed and who watches these videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, make good decisions. Let's make 2020. Let's end 2021 on a good note. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with